What's up, MMOHutters? It's SmokeBot here for MMOHut.com. Today I'm going to be doing a first impression gameplay video for Genghaskhan, a 3D MMORPG published by Game Club. I'll spend about 10 or 15 minutes or so checking the game out. I'll make some comments. If you guys want to learn more about Genghaskhan, you can check out the full review down below at MMOHut.com. So Genghaskhan here is a 3D MMORPG set during the time of course, Genghis the ruler. Now, there are 4 different actual factions you can align yourself with: the Turkey, the Persians, the Russians, and Mongolians, which are all, of course, the ones that were actually around during that time. So this game offers 4 distinctive PvP or alliances that you can essentially choose from, and they each have their own starting zone. Now, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of mess around here. You can, of course, see the different styles that I have at my choice. Unfortunately, there aren't a lot of customization options. There's the typical change your hairstyle, change your face to a preset, and then change the H color. Whoa, if that male looks pretty, his face doesn't look exactly right, I guess you could say. He kind of looks like he's a little bit feminine in the face. But over here on the right, you have 12 different classes to choose from. You have the, the typical warrior, crusader, which is, I guess, something of like a tank. And then you have things like rifleman, guardian, warlock, prophet, assassin, monk, etc. So let's go ahead and go, with a monk. That seems a little different here. And I'm going to go with Spunkify, and I'm just going to go ahead and create my character. So I got to put in a capture, it looks like. And it does ask you to put in the capture quite a lot when you're logging into the game. And I'm confirm here, and then go ahead and enter in the game. Now, I did make a character just right before this, as you can see, just to make sure I can get in the game. But I didn't really play around. So alright, so we're entering the game here quite quickly, I have to add. And I'm carrying this big banner. So you actually start out with some pretty nice looking digs here, I have to say. I don't exactly look like a peasant, which is a lot of MMORPGs start you off with. And we, good to see they have rainbow colored little heads up over here, letting you know you got a quest as well as your safety time. Not really sure what safety time is. I think that's the time that you can move around without getting player killed or, PvP'd. Which is nice to see that there's a lot of open PvP options in this game. Alright, so I'm going to talk to you. Looks like I can click on this to complete the quest. And it's just telling me these little pop-ups here just to let me know. Alright, I want to confirm the quest, and look, already level 2. Right off the bat. PvP mode, PK mode off, it looks like. So, quickly gaining level 2 there is pretty substantial. All I did was turn in 1 quest as soon as I got into the game. Alright, I need to talk to Wiseman Hunt and learn how to get stronger. Alright, so we're going to confirm this. It looks like there's a quest here I'm going to pick up as well. Claim reward? Yeah, sure. Oh, I can't find a reward in a record. What is this? Looks like I can claim an activity reward from system compensations from me. However, you have to perform a similar activation on the Genghaskhan official website. Ah, okay. So looks like you get some rewards if you do it online. Now, I do know one thing that this game has is if I click on a name, much like a lot of MMORPGs, it automatically takes me to that person. So it's got the auto-pathing feature, which is available in a lot of MMORPGs, things like Eden Eternal, just a lot of ones typical from overseas have that automatic pathing option. Alright, so we're going to complete this quest. What's the first thing? I need to find Elder Grey Wolf. So I have to find an Elder Grey Wolf. Why? Who knows? Do I have to talk to this wolf or do I have to kill it? That is the question. Alright, going to go to Elder Grey Wolf. And it's even got the little, of course, auto-pathing features here. I walk pretty slow with this giant banner in my hand, and I've got a punishment. Level 1, cast distance 0 to 16 meters. It's a monk basic attack skill. Ah, so this Grey Wolf is not an actual wolf, but in fact someone I have to talk to. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this. Looks like I may have to actually... Look at that, level 3 already? I haven't even done anything. Alright, so I answer Grey Wolf questions correctly. Alright, let's see what the questions you have. And you see this like little scrolling bar right here. It actually like tells me how to rotate the camera as well as little updates here. I'm not sure why they placed it up here. I also noticed that my experience bar is at the top versus the bottom on most standard MMOs. So it's breaking it up just a little bit. Young Spunkfight, as a monk, do you know what it costs to use your weapon? I'm assuming it costs me mana since that's a blue bar. Let's say mana. You answered wrongly. Please try again. Wow, key? Yeah, there we go. You answered correctly. Okay. Young Spunkfight, do you know the most important attribute for a monk? How about intelligence? I answered correctly. There we go. Do you know what type of damage a monk deals? Magic damage. There we go. So I've answered correctly, and I get another level. Nicely done. So I'm now level 4, and it looks like I can get a new skill, perhaps? Guild, other, life? Nope, no skills. It just showed me that. One thing that I can talk about though is it does look like your guild has skills, as well as you have other outside skills like crafting, production, etc. Not only just your attack skills as well. Kingdom Gate is of course kind of like your Hearthstone. You quickly can go back, and it looks like I get a familiar banner with the +1. So go ahead and confirm that, and I'm gonna go over here and grab my banner. I could even auto path to it if I wanted to. Alright, so hello banner, give me your goodness. Alright, and look, level 5, just like that, no problem. Alright, so B to open your bag and right click to equip. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to right click and equip my new banner, which I seem to have done. And I have a bag too, growth pack level 1, or level 10, confirm. I haven't reached that level yet, so I need to be level 10 rather, it looks like. As you can see, the growth packs go all the way up to level 70. And as you can see, I can also open this up to see my character inventory, all my different slots, my strength achievements. Looks like my achievements also give me things like influence and honor, etc. As well as titles, so use your special titles. Your gear switch, you can actually have different sets of gear. Information about your character, you can put in, you can even put in bios and stuff like that, as well as your attributes. So there's quite a lot of information players can glean from you just by inspecting, including your biography if you wanted to. Alright, so now we gotta go to the Elder White Deer. So come over here. I still have yet to kill anything. In fact, I don't even see anything around this fight. And also, there's a lot of bloom out in the distance. I don't know how well you can see that, but the bloom there, it doesn't fog out. It just becomes extremely bloomy. Alright here, Elder White Deer. You got well, look at those antlers. Those are some giant antlers, guy. And he kind of looks like Santa Claus. So Santa Claus with some giant antlers. This is where he's hanging out now. Alright, so we're going to confirm this. And look, level 6. Level 6, and I'm still not out of the starting zone. I haven't even fought a mob yet. So it looks like they're going to have me catch a horse. Alright, so how do I got to catch a horse? Alright, just going to come in here. And it looks like I got to press the X button to... I'm going to get this red colt. Alright, I'm catching the horse. Because everybody knows in order to catch a horse, you just put him in a bag. And then you tame the horse. Not bad. He just disappears. You can put him in your bag and you take him out to the Elder White Deer. Let's see here. I've caught your horse. Do I get a mount yet? Alright, you can press shortcut horse. You can press shortcut horse in the hotkeys at the bottom of the screen. Also, you can press the X to mount the horse. So this game looks like it gives you a horse right off the bat. So just like that, I now have a horse, which is actually pretty awesome. Can I actually accept quest in horse? I can. So I've mounted the horse now, and it looks like I need to find Mutu. So by level 6 in the game, before you do anything, you actually get a mount, which is pretty nice to have. You know, a lot of games make you run all over the place really quickly before actually getting a mount. You know, level 10, 20, something like that. They give you this at level 6. And it looks like these quests are all just, oh, finally, eliminate some prairie dogs. So now I can finally show off some combat. And where are these prairie dogs? Or these prairie wolves, sorry, not prairie dogs. They are wolves. And so can I actually attack you over the top? Let's see here. And it looks like I can. There's actually mounted combat, which is actually really nice. Just, you know, it's pretty standard combat though. It's a typical hotkey where you hit 1, you attack someone. And it looks like I also gained something about a horse level up. Your mount has leveled. So your mounts can level as well. They have independent levels with independent stats. So let's go ahead and we can look at that up. As you can see here, you can see level 1 Gallop, level 1 Almightiness, increases strength by 3, stamina 3, intelligence and agility by 3. And Gallop, level 1 Gallop increases movement speed by 70%. Make mare's milk. Apparently, you can also milk this. You can milk this horse and gain some milk as well. It looks like I'm attacking this guy from range here as well, just by right-clicking him or by hitting 1. And I'm missing him until he gets close, but I'm going to be able. I can also rename my young colt. We can name him to, let's see, what can I name? Let's name you to Spunkinator. There we go. I've renamed. Alright, so my level 1 mount, adult level 1, named Spunkinator. Excuse me, I'm still a little sick here. We got 1 wolf left to kill. Let's go ahead and find a wolf to kill here. Oh, looks like I gained mare's milk now. So you gain every once in a while mare's milk from your horse, so your horse is producing milk as you're fighting. That is always the best horse. Multitask to the full. Alright, so we're going to kill this last prairie wolf here. So down here you can see your party info screen, as well as your social network, you know, friends, strangers, enemies, etc. Since this is open world PK, you would want to actually keep that list on track. You can also name things like your skills, of course, your mount, and then your bag, which you can see for everything in your bag, like your different items that you've acquired, etc., as well as your character slot, which is right here. So everything's pretty standard. Alright, I've killed those little little doodads, little wolves. I'm gonna go ahead and find Tai-Hu. Alright, so where is Tai-Hu? Gotta come this way, look for Tai-Hu. I have to excuse my voice, I'm just like losing it. Now one thing you can do is you can lock the viewpoint just like this, so it always has this angle. You can also do it like this, and you can also switch it to just walk mode, etc. So if you want to do some RP walking as well. So over here is just a lot of like things like if you don't want to see other player models, you just want to see the NPCs. You can toggle all these things over here on the right. Daily tips, player search, hide the buttons as well. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and confirm this skill and learn the skill at Tyla. So it looks like we're going to learn our first new skill here at level 7. Now I did look up earlier in the PvP area, if I can show you. Where is the PvP area? Rankings, here it is. So here's our rankings. There is the max level, looks like the 160. As you can see here, you can see everybody's ranking. You can see what faction or kingdom they're aligned with, as well as who has the most honor, the most wealth. Everybody has rankings in here. This guy has 9,999 honor ranking. He's number 1 on the team, as well as charm, influence, etc. So it's pretty cool that you can actually track to see who's doing the best, which makes it a pretty competitive PvP environment. So it looks like I'll get some Solidity and Guardian Bear. I have no idea what those things, but it's a reward set, so we're going to go ahead and accept those. And let's bring up my inventory to see if there's anything I can grab in there. Does not look like I can grab anything, but I can just come over to this guy here and getting equipped. Are you coming here to receive from private equipment? I am. Give me some equipment. Rewards, and it gives me a box. Oh man, I always love putting boxes on. Let's see what's in my inventory again. Can I put in this thing? No, I can have the mother's milk. Do I want to drink the milk? No, I don't think I want to drink that milk. Alright, so I need to find my equipment now. So I'm just going to click here, just going to go through all these brown bears, and now I can find my equipment. Alright, so I'm going to right click on these, looks like, or left click. There we go. But I do like that I never have to dismount. I never have to remount and dismount again. I can just simply get all my quest items just by mounting up and running around. So overall, I have to say that, you know, this MMORPG is definitely nothing new to the genre, but it is something, you know, and if you do like fast level ups, it does seem like there is the chance for you to level up quite quickly in this game. Looks like I can put Control 1 and make Mayor's Milk. I did already make Mayor's Milk, so I already have that at my disposal. I can just give it back to him. I'm way ahead of you, bro. No problem. Confirm this quest, and bam, level 10 now. So eliminate 5 prairie brown bears. So now we're back to eliminating brown bears. So they just want to eliminate all these prairie things, it looks like. Alright, so if I go back to my inventory here, I can right click on my equipment set, and I can put on some helmets, and it looks like a belt. Alright, so we've placed those items on now, and as you can see, we know it's new because it has the rainbow little glitter around it. And I now have 2 new skills here. Click to use new skill. Solidity, increased resistance of up to 6 nearby teammates with 12. And then Guardian Bear, summons a beast with high HP and defense. Ah, that's pretty awesome. Let's use that. So I'm going to go ahead and use my number 3 here to summon a beast. Oh, I guess it's something I should do out of combat. Alright, let's kill this bear real quickly. I'm going to kill this bear. I'll use my solidity there to increase my resistances. Alright, so let's go ahead and summon this bear here. I don't want to keep clicking. So, going to summon a bear to fight bears. This is like, what was that, Golden Compass, where the bear fought the bear? I think so. Volley bear, something like that. Alright, so I've now summoned my bear, and he's got horns, and he's got like red veins. He's been working out. This bear has been working out quite efficiently. Alright, so let's go ahead and come over here, and maybe he can help me kill this guy. Yeah, we're just going to rip this bear a new one. Increase my solidity again, and bam. Yeah, it looks like my mount has leveled yet again. Can I actually use that to buy anything? Or to do anything with them? It doesn't look like... Oh, yes, I can. I can put strength in here. I want to +1 in the strength. I can also put stamina in +1. I've got 6 to do here. Why not just make it, you know, we're making him really buffed. He's confirmed that, and he's up to 10 strength. So, there we go. It looks like by leveling that up, you also can increase your damage done while on top of the mount as well. Alright, so we got 2 more of these to kill. We'll raise my endurance yet again. And my brown bear is just owning stuff. Look at this guy, this giant bear. It's funny, it's giant, but a mere prairie bear is quite larger. And it looks like we got some small sunflower oil Can I click that up? Yeah, it looks like I just did by right clicking on that. Going ahead and kill this last bear here, just for funsies. My mount, guys, is destroying people. So you actually didn't get that much experience from like killing things, but you get quite a lot from the quests, which is pretty standard here. You know, it doesn't look like you're going to be grinding much, at least at first. The quests do give you quite a lot of experience, and the grind themselves only give you 40 experience versus like 1,000 for each quest. So just going to go ahead and run back over here. As you can see on the map, it shows you where I'm going. And if I bring the map up here close, you can see this is the entire area right now. We're in the Turkish hunting grounds. And you can see every single NPC or every single monster type that's actually in here. And you can actually go directly to them. So it's nice to actually see anywhere on the map. Like, let's say someone tells you a name and you're like, where are those mobs? You can look it on the map, auto path, go directly to them. If you look at the world map, here you can see that there were the Roman Empire, the Western regions, India, Persia, Mongolia, Slavic. So you can see exactly where everybody starts on this map, and you can actually path your way all the way over to there, and PvP over there as well as they have these things here, which looks like the capital cities: Turkey Dead Souls, Turkey Law Crusader, these Mongolia Aftermath. Oh, so these look like they're the capital cities or the capital places for the large guilds in the game. So that's actually pretty cool here. You actually have some impact if you're in one of the larger guilds in the game. You have some kind of place to hang out of, as well as being just like the top dogs in the area. So alright, I'm going to go ahead and private training here. Going ahead and complete. And find Royal Guard Commander. Alright, so that looks like it was the next quest. Well guys, probably going to call it here for now. If you guys want to learn more about Genghaskhan, the MMO, you guys can read below for the full review at MMOHut.com. This has been Spunkified. Sorry I'm a little sick. I should be better by the midweek or so. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Spunkified.